So, hey guys, Chauzu here. So, a while back I made a video discussing units that have very good support and should get new units. I brought up units like Helmeppo in particular, but also other units like Kaku and such. So today we're going to do like the other way around. So we're going to talk about units that have quite a few units, but basically no good support. And some of these have really annoyed me for a long time. But there is always a chance for change. Like if I made this video like 2 months ago, I will have 100% put NL here. Then we got the New Year treasure map with NL, where NL got 2 godlike supports all of a sudden, and now NL doesn't have any issues anymore. So I always believe, but it's frustrating for sure. But yeah, let's get into it. And yeah, the first unit is going to be basically my favorite character in One Piece, which makes it hurt even more. I'm talking about Vivi. And I'm sure this doesn't surprise anyone. Like if we search up Vivi here, we'll see that she has quite a few units. Like some of these you can actually put decent support on, mainly the duo units with Rebecca. But the thing is that every single good support they have is for Rebecca. It's infuriating. We will basically have nothing here. Like she has 3 legends, some really good rare recruits, some good free-to-play units. There are even very good support Vivis, like this free-to-play Vivi, for example. We also, of course, have the support Vivi. Both are very good for others, but nothing for Vivi. Like if we check here, there's basically not a single support that is like unique to Vivi. Like usually you can find some other supports that are more universal, but I'm mainly focusing here on unique support to the unit that makes them stand out, that makes you pick Vivi over other units. If we take NL for example now, when you can remove the spear 3 turns, bind 3 turns, there are actual reasons to use NL units now, since he can do a lot of different things on different stages, but Vivi never can do that. So Vivi definitely needs some more units. Another one that needs more support is the right word, is Mihawk, and this shall also not come to any surprise. It's not like Mihawk doesn't have any support. We have this Zoro, for example. The Perona is also decent. He actually has 2 decent Perona. So he's probably the one who has the better deal in this list of 5 units. I could probably find something better than Mihawk. But I still feel like all his supports are like offensive focused. He doesn't really have any utility support, and that really hurts units a lot. And Mihawk is like, he has so many good units, so it's kind of crazy. He has a lot of legends, like the rare recruits are good, free-to-play are good. Like there's basically not a single bad Mihawk here, except like this all free-to-play ones, some all free-to-play ones, but basically other than that, all of Mihawk's units are really good. So it would really benefit if he could just get some better support, like stuff to remove the spear, bind, the classics. I just want more bind and the spear reducing support in general, to be honest. They are lacking. And not just that, we like decreased chain removers. There's so much potential, but he only has a few offensive support. Moving on, we have Killer. And Killer basically only have a few niche supports, like we have Heat and Fire here, that can help remove special bind, only for Killer of course, not for the crew. So that's very niche to say the least. There are also some kid support you can put on him, but they are also pretty whatever. I actually like the Legend Kid because you do get that 1.5 times base attack boost, so Killer actually does a lot of damage then. But yeah, there's no utility. Like you have the potential of getting Bomb Orb, but yeah, that's for all the characters, it's not just for Killer. So basically 2 supports, and none are that amazing. So But yeah, I feel like there's a lot of potential for Killer. Like he gets a lot of units, it's just that those patches focus around other units. So he's never really in the spotlight. But I guess a Legend Killer is overdue, will probably happen eventually. So maybe we get some Killer love by then. But if we move on, we also have Boa. And this is very similar to the Vivi case. Might be even worse since Boa has even more units that are good. A lot of great legends. She's up to like 6 legends now, pretty insane. And she has some good free-to-play on rare recruit characters as well. So yeah, basically having 0 supports kind of hurts. And I don't really think she has anything at all. Boa herself can be good support to many units, but there's really nothing you can put on her that is unique. Like if you look at other Boas, there are a few here I use as support regularly. Obviously the Halloween Boa is great. Can put on Luffy and the other Boas. Chain lock when you get the crease chain, super useful. I use the V1 Boa quite a bit, very good orb manip for Luffy in particular. Changes 3 orbs to matching and does healing, it's very good. We also have an old classic here, I think it's this one, which is basically like the Legend Boa, but not to Luffy, only the others and a bit lower chain. So I always thought that Legend Boa was a bit funny, with considering that support basically already existed. But yeah, Boa needs some more love in terms of support. And it feels like there are a lot of opportunities to do that. Like just do a Kuda treasure map like they did for NL. Give Boa a new unit and put some support rare recruits. Shouldn't be too hard. Finally, last unit, Caesar. This is basically the only support he has and it's very niche. Basically, when you use a special, Caesar himself only gets a war boost. I actually didn't know that Caesar got Virgo. I've only mainly thought about him as a Doflamingo support, but he actually can be put on Caesar and Monet too, so that's dope. But other than that, nothing for Caesar. Caesar himself has quite a few units actually. I'm not going to say quite a few good ones, but some of them are definitely usable. Like the treasure map rare recruit Caesar is placed from, I use him from time to time. I used the strength rare recruit in a fun team the other day. Other than that, I've not really used it. There's some potential for applying poison. Of course, the arena Caesar is good for wave clearing. So there are definitely some units you could actually use here. But Caesar doesn't have a good support. He himself is a support rare recruit though, and has a very cool one that you can put on units to remove bind and apply a self-proc poison. I use this a lot with basically all of these. Like this is a universally great support. Okay, maybe not Virgo, but for the others. But yeah, these are 5 units I figure should get more support units. Let me know if you agree or disagree, or if I missed someone. Maybe someone we could put instead of Mihawk. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, thanks for watching guys. See you next time.